Hey everybody, Patty Ann here again today. Thanks so much for joining me. Hey, I hope you have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea handy and you're ready to sit back and just see what I have to show you today. It's fabulous. There are so many free files I'm going to show you that you can use to make fabulous stickers today. And I'm going to show you how to do the stickers on this glossy white sticker paper that I absolutely love that Linda told me about. So let's get started and follow me down to my desktop. Can't wait to show you what I found. Okay, when you come to onlinelabels.com, you're going to come to a page that looks like this. The first thing you'll do is come up here to where it says Designs and Templates. And depending on which way it looks, sometimes it looks different, but you're going to go to the pre-designed label templates. And it looks like this right here. Now notice there's all these categories over here. And when you get down to the bottom, right here at the bottom before you get the shapes, it says show more. So you can see even more categories. So let's say we wanted to do something for... I'm looking through here. There's jar labels, Mother's Day labels. Maybe that would be interesting. Let's see what there is for Mother's Day labels. I have no idea. Okay, so there's stickers you could put on things. Thank you, Mom. I turned out great. To the sweetest mom. So there are all kind of things you could do for Mother's Day, but I don't want to make a whole sheet of stickers for Mother's Day. So I'm going to go back to categories, show all categories. And go show more. So one of the things I was looking at was the Easter labels, which you can see to the right. And that seems like that would be a fun thing to make a bunch of. Okay, let's pretend for a minute you want to do water bottle labels. Okay, so you're going to click on this one, and it's for a girl baby shower. You're going to click on that, and you can, of course, it could be a girl. It's a girl though, so it'll be pink. So we'll say select this template. Okay, now this one allows you to categorize more things, or to personalize, I should say, some more things. Again, the color. Here you can say it's a girl. Welcome. Welcome. Nope, you can't put very many words on here. It's a girl. So there it is, just like that. So we'll leave it like that and we'll say print. These are some of the ones that end up kind of corny because they're overlapping each other, right? But we could cut those. So let's download this type and see what happens. This is 834.8. 834.8. Open up Silhouette. File. Open. 834.8. There it is. Okay, and it wants to know, do I want to bring it in as a vector and grouped? I'm going to ungroup it and see what happens. So let's import it as a vector, and we'll say import. And there they come in just like that. Okay, so we brought all these guys in here, and you'll notice that they are ungrouped because we told it to be ungrouped. So I can move this. I can move the lettering around. If I wanted to, I could even put a little heart. Let's see, where's the heart? I could put a little heart, wee little teeny weeny heart right here, and color it in the color that we like, which is that pinky kind of color. There. And then move it over here. It's a girl. Like that. It's cute. Maybe make it a little tiny bit smaller. And move it over a little bit. Oops. Move it over with my nudge tool. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's say we want this middle one right here. So I can go ahead and start getting rid of some of this junk if I don't want it. Okay, right like that. Okay. And actually I can get rid of that and that. Just delete. I can hit delete on my keyboard as I'm getting rid of these things. Because this I found is the easiest way for this one for me. Okay. So then I'm going to get rid of this stuff down here as well. Delete. And so now I'm left with a pretty darn good one. The only problem is it looks like it goes out beyond the edge right here with the checkered stuff. So what I could do is I could just take my little arrow key and nudge that in like that, and maybe a little bit more. There we go. And do the same thing on this side. And then once I'm happy with how that looks, which I think I need to nudge it in a little bit more. There we go. Once I'm happy with that, I can go ahead, grab everything and group it. And so now I'm ready, but it looks like I messed up this side. So let me see, ungroup, and okay, there we go. All right, now group everything. And there is my water bottle thingy. Okay, I would have to measure. Is 8.156 good? You know, if it's not, I could stretch it, make it larger by stretching it like this with this little plus, or I could make it smaller. And if it needed to be wider than what I can make on my sticker paper that I have right here, of course I can always take this little green button here and twirl it around like that, so I could put several of them here. And naturally I would have to go ahead and put on my registration marks so that it would be a print then cut, unless I wanted to cut these myself, which they'd be really easy to cut yourself with a, you know, one of those cutters or a guillotine cutter, because they're just rectangles. Okay, I'll just show you one more, because as you can see, there are tons of these things that you can do. And so I noticed over here that they had jar labels. I'm going to go to jar labels, because there was one I thought that was really sweet looking. If I scroll down here, I already did this homemade strawberry jam one, and I'll show you that. I didn't like the way they had the word homemade here, so I was able to fix that in Silhouette, and I'll show you. But the other one I wanted to try was this one right here. Homegrown pickled cucumbers with dill, garlic, and pink peppercorn. Okay, so since this one comes in over here, we get to choose how big they'll be. And generally, don't choose these that are right butted up against each other, because they will be overlapping each other when you go to make them. So I would choose a set that's not overlapping or touching each other, maybe like these guys right here. And then it says that you can personalize it yourself. So maybe you want to have it say Patty Ann's. I don't know if that'll fit. Yep, Patty Ann's. Pickled, we'll just leave it like this. But you can make it say whatever you want. You see pickled cucumbers, blah, blah, blah. I just think that's a really cute one. Looks like watercolor paper. The paper looks a little bit textured. These little flowers are cute. So I'm just going to say print now. It's making my file. And I'm going to download it. And I'm going to, it's 5988. Okay, so I'm going to come to Silhouette, go to File, and Open 5988. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to open these, and I guess I'll import them as a vector, and I'm not going to group them. So I'll say Import. Okay, now I want you to notice, whoopsie, since they're not grouped, they're going to be able, I'm going to be able to move those things. So I've got to group these. I'm going to just group one at a time. So I'm going to group this. Now what I want you to notice is, look at the background color for this, right? It's way different than the off or the white of my sticker paper. So what can I do again to fix that? Well, I'm going to get rid of these other ones over here, because I'm only going to do it to one, then I'll duplicate it. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to change the line color, and I'm going to make it a color that's in here. Okay, like that. And I'm going to change the line color. Oopsie, wait. We don't want to do it like that, remember? Because that was getting the line color of everything. So I just want to ungroup it all again. The only thing I want to change the line color of is the outer edge of this circle. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that line color again, click on the little eyedropper, choose a color in here, and I'm going to up the point size to 2. Okay, and then I'm going to group everything. So again, what that did was it made that line color a little smidgen of the way in, and you won't be able to see it. Well, maybe you can just a little bit. It's right there. You really can see it because it's not textured. See that? But you see how that's not going to show up like stark white? It'll really blend in. So that's just a little secret when you're doing stickers, in case you have trouble with yours ever lining up perfectly. So again, let's see. These are 3 inches by 3 inches. That probably fits the top of a mason jar, which would be really super cute. But if I was wanting to make little tiny stickers, I can, readjust these however I'd like. Let's go back and try one more. So go here and get rid of this one. Go back. So let's see, let's try something. One more. Show all categories. Oh, and I'll show you what I also did too. Okay, this one I tried to do and it didn't work out well for me at all. You can try it if you'd like. Happy Easter, cute. That's cute, from the bakers. Here we go, we'll do this one. Happy Easter. I don't want to say from the bakers, I'll say from Patty Ann. From Patty Ann. Just like that. So this one's just going to come in like this. So this one might be a little bit of a mess. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to print myself using blank labels and say print. It's not going to print yet. Just going to download it for me as a PDF. There we go. This one's going to be easy peasy. So I'm going to download it. It's 98B9. Go here and go to File, Open, 98B9. B9, there we go. Okay, so these can come in either way, and I'd probably, I could bring them in as a vector, and maybe I could change more text, and maybe I could change even the fonts. I'm not sure. That's something that you can test, or you can import it as an image. Should I do it as a vector first so we can see if what we can change? Sure. Let's import. All right, so let's see. Can I? Oh, yes, I sure can. Look at that. Can take this all off of here. Let's see. Delete. Oops. Maybe if I scroll in, I can see what I'm doing more easily. There we go. E. I could just hit delete. I need this. Delete. 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 So maybe now I want it to say from Patty Ann, but I want a different font. So it's going to say from Patty Ann. And I'm going to click off of that and then back on it, the words. There we go. Come over here to the text style panel, and I might change it to, there's something called Baby Bunny, but I don't think that will work that well. Let's make it have a color. I'll make it black for now so you can see. Don't really like that. But this is when you could spend a lot of time finding whatever you want to use, and I don't want to waste your time with that. So I'm trying to choose something. Chill. I like that one sometimes. So I'm going to make it a lot smaller. And if you'll notice right now, it has a little bit of a red tinge to it because that is the line color. So I don't want it to have a line color of red. So I'm going to change that line color to black so it shows up better. There we go. And maybe I'd actually like it to be white. Now how would that work? I want to see it. Change that to, how about this creamy color? There we go. That's a thought. get this and that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So you can see the difference of things that you can do. With delete all this jazz over here. And, you know, it depends on what you like better. This is underlined right now because it doesn't know my name and it thinks I've spelled it wrong. But I would just leave it like that. And what I could have done as well, maybe, not sure if this has a bold option. I don't think it does. So I would have liked that to have been a bolder print. So maybe I don't like Helvetica or whatever. Could make the line color the same, and that makes it bolder looking. And I actually could up the line color a tiny little bit, or the line point size, remember? Like that. Okay. Here, I like that much better. And I'm not saying I like it much better than this one, but I like it much better than what I had. So let's go ahead and scroll out for a sec. Let me group this together. Group, and I don't think, yeah, perfect. So then I can just group this one together, group. So I have all of these that I could make now. Could use them on cards, on the back of cards. It's kind of cute. This would be really a cute one to add with some of those little girls that Linda always finds. The little, I don't know, antique looking little girls cards. If Linda's watching, she knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's how cute that would be. And again, if we were to take this and send these to be printed, let's scroll out a little bit. Of course, oh my gosh, we could have that little bunny all by himself to boot. Look at that. Ooh. I wonder what he could be a print then cut. But I bet I'd want to put an offset around him, right? Because I wouldn't want that thing cutting out, I bet. What would happen if I put an offset around him? Offset, offset. Oh, nope. See, I can't offset him just like that because it just did the square. So what I would have to do first, if I wanted to do that, is to trace him first. Up it, trace and detach. And then, see, I have that. Then group this guy back together. And now I should be able to add an offset of some sort. Let's see what's going to happen. Whoa, look at that. Let's add it. Let's make it a little tiny bit bigger. Actually, it is pretty big. So I'm going to make it white. And let's see. Okay, so there's that. And what I could do now is it's going to cut these little holes out. I would just click on this and say release the compound path, which puts a box around everything. And then just say weld. And I'm going kind of fast, but these are things we go over in our class that we have once a month for $5. A Patreon class. And there's that grouped. So now let's see what's going to happen when we go to send. And look at that, and look at that. All that's going to cut out, all that red stuff, but we know how to fix that. Just cut edge. Perfect, just like that. And now that's going to cut around that edge, and that's going to cut that. Okay, as you can see, I finished cutting these out. You can see the nice sheen on them. I used the sticker white setting on my silhouette, and it worked perfectly. It's very easy to cut these out on a Cricut as well. But as you can see, these little stickers just cut out perfectly. And isn't this little bunny super cute? I think he turned out really cute too to put onto something. So I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. I love this too. You know what I might do? I might put that on like a candy bar. I have some friends we get together with, and that might be a fun thing to put on a candy bar to give them just for the heck of it when we go out to dinner some night. But oh, this is the other one I was going to show you that I had done that I thought turned out better. It's a little blurry for you guys. Sorry it's blurry. I guess I don't have my camera set up right. But anyway, it turned out really cute. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like my videos and you'll give me a thumbs up if you do. And please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscriptions levels up again and share this with other people. I sure appreciate it. And if you're in the market to buy something, please use my links down below because it allows me to just do stuff like this for teaching purposes. So thanks again. See you soon. Bye.